everyone, welcome back. Remember a while ago in the first video, I talked about how we were going to use nature as our inspiration for our design? Well, think about that. I think in this coronavirus, one of the things that is really helping me right now is getting to go outside, even if it's just in my own backyard. Where's a place where you live that you can go outside and be in nature for a little while? Your backyard? Areas around your home? If there's a park in your town, is it still open where you can go visit? Think about that. We're going to be using nature in our design, in our Notan design today. So one of the things I want you to focus on when you're outside, pick one thing, choose one thing to focus on. In my nature sketches, I focused on blades of grass. You may want to pick flowers or flower petals. You may want to use tree leaves. You may even want to use rocks. Maybe there are some certain rock shapes that are laying around that you find interesting. And right now, nature is blooming. Seeds are sprouting, flowers are in bloom, the trees are getting green. I've even got a pair of bluebirds in my backyard who have made a nest in their bluebird house. So they're getting ready for their babies to hatch. So life is bounding again. You know, life continues, and we're seeing it bloom right now. So now's a good time to get outside and make some sketches. So I want to show you some of my sketches. Again, remember I talked about I chose only grass and different kinds of grasses. Up here in the top, this is a kind of grass I've got a lot of around my house. It's called monkey grass. I don't know if that's the scientific name, but that's what we call it. We've got a lot of that, and the blades are really long and they're kind of cool the way they fall over one another. Down here in the bottom corner is the grass that's on the ground. It's got these tiny little seed heads on the top. And when you get down close to something and you start noticing details, you'll see little things maybe you never noticed before or paid attention to. Up here I've just got some regular grass that's in the yard. And this part up here is actually a closer view of that. You can see where some of the blades of the grass are kind of torn, like they've been eaten, or maybe the blade from the lawnmower chopped them up a little bit. So what I want you to do is, after you make a few sketches of things outside, choose one element that you're going to make your design from. I chose monkey grass. And if you'll notice down here in the bottom corner, I've got a design inside of a rectangle shape. This is actually the size that you're going to work from today. You're going to be working from a piece of black paper that is 5.5 inches tall and 4 inches wide. So you're going to need your ruler when you get ready to cut your paper out. And inside the shape, you're going to be drawing your design. Notice in my design, none of my shapes overlap. That's really important, most especially when we get ready to start cutting the design out of the paper. Up here I've got all kinds of overlapping happening because that's the way the grass is when I was drawing it. But down here I want to keep all of my shapes separate, so keep that in mind. Got pretty much the similar shape, kind of long, pointy. Some are longer, some are shorter, some curve a little bit more. But again, I didn't overlap any of my shapes. Once I get a design I like, I'm going to transfer that to the black paper. And how I do that is I just repeat my design by drawing it. So you're going to match the design from the way you drew it here to the new black paper. Just doing your best to repeat the design as you drew it the first time. And once you get all of those lines transferred, then we're ready for the next step. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how to cut this out.